Right, check this out. She's all finished. We're pretty power hungry, as some of you might know. We always travel, everything's going, super power hungry. And thanks to Enerdrive, feeding us up nicely here. Have a look at this. So 3 solar controllers, because we have the front, middle and back. So we've set it up front, middle and back. So if there's shady areas, we're always going to get solar. 3 DC DCs, 40 pluses, so they do 50 each. And you're probably thinking, holy dooly, 150 amps of charging. Well, the truck, she's got a 400 amp alternator just to charge lithium batteries. So it does 100, because I've got 2 of these in the truck, doing 400 amps of batteries in there. And we've got 900 amps in here, so we need 3 of these. So 250 amps out of a 400 amp alternator. So and no voltage drop, because we use 95mm square cable for our Anderson plug, 175mm. So it's a bit excessive for most people, but for us, where we have the 240 on all the time, Starlink, Mrs. is working, I'm on bloody socials doing this stuff. So we're always doing something wherever we are. And we live out of this thing 8 months of the year, so you got to be comfy. So like Ayers Rock, was it? Let your blankets on. At night it gets cold. Yeah. So, but hey, what do you reckon? So we're working out me filters. So I've got a bloke helping me with some filters and some fans. So, and I've spoken to Dometic, and we've worked out what we're going to do to keep the fridge cool there. So that's cool. So that's no dramas there. And these vents, we're getting these made and getting covers and stuff. So I'm going to put 2 fans here and 2 fans up there to keep this cabinet cold. And then another fan that we're changing on the actual fridge as well. So, but yeah, so then I've got all my loads sharing and see everything, and then the inverter's grouse. So, because you can plug a generator to it and it will load share. So if the generator starts to struggle, the batteries will kick in and it will use the battery power instead of the generator. It'll sort of combine the 2 together. So you don't just overload your generator and your generator stalls. So, but that's a really cool feature that our Enerdrive do for that. So we'll jump inside and I'll show the screen and how it all works. So I've got the Cymarine in here and the water monitoring, which I will change, but I have to change the whole system because Cymarine doesn't talk to that. So this year we're sticking with this. That'll be next year's project. So anyways, so you can just hit that on, get light, and then you can scroll through all the different features. So if you're super nerdy, it'll tell you exactly what you're doing through the inverter, and then you can click it and you got 15 amps. So we're plugged into a caravan park, it has 15, but if you connect a generator to it, you can dial it down to like 9.5, and then if it overloads the generator, which it shouldn't, because this will only allow it to do 9.5, the batteries will kick in. So it'll start using the battery power out of the van instead of the generator. So you'll never, you know, some generators, it struggles and then all of a sudden it wants to die and trip. Well, you can tame it down so that won't happen. So it'll only ever hit 9.5. And then if it wants to take any more out of the generator, it won't allow it. It'll allow the batteries to take up the difference. So instead of charging, it'll be discharging, because you might be running a microwave and air fryer and bits and pieces, and it just spikes for 5 minutes and then disappears. So super cool. And then you can go through all the features here. So how many hours we got left, and there'll be all my solars when they start calculating it all, then my inverter and the combined solar. So you can flick through. That's the temperature of the cabinet out there, 24 degrees in that cabinet. But yeah, I haven't finished setting it all up. Enerdrive's going to come out and we're going to program the inverter, because it has a relay and temperature in there. So when that temperature gets hot, it'll activate a relay and those fans will turn on. So like an override. So if it doesn't, fail safe, it'll turn those fans on and cool that cupboard down instantly. And that's what this thing can do. So it's bloody awesome, I reckon. So what do you guys reckon? Leave a comment below. Excessive? Yes, we know. So don't write that. But what a grouse system, eh? Right, well, thanks for watching. And I've got to give a massive shout out to Enerdrive for helping me out on this project. Like, I've been on the phone to them, they've called me and we've sent emails, and so like, much appreciated. They didn't have to help me out, and they have. So, and if you need any help from Enerdrive, just call them. They're bloody awesome. So we'll just send them an email. So they've been really, really good. So right, really appreciate it. All right.